It's time to jam. What kind of jam? Sonic Jam. No, this video isn't about a Sonic flavor jam. It's about Sonic Jam, a video game originally released for the Sega Saturn in 1997. Sonic Jam is a compilation of ports of Sonic 1 through 3 plus Sonic and Knuckles. These games originally released in the early to mid-90s for the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. Sega released countless compilations of the classic Sonics over the years, but Sonic Jam was one of the first ones. It was pretty good for the time. Aside from some of the sound effects being different, the ports are exact replicas of the original titles. Even the lock-on functionality of the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge has been faithfully reproduced here, meaning you can virtually attach Sonic and Knuckles to Sonic 3, Sonic 2, and even Sonic 1, and it functions just like the real thing. The instruction manuals are also available digitally in a separate menu. There are some additional features too. For instance, you can enable the spin dash in Sonic 1 or disable death by timeout in the options. And new difficulties have been added that can make the game easier for new players. Plus, each game has a new time attack feature and a mode that lets you play the special stages all by themselves. On top of all that, there's a simple save function that lets you resume from where you left off. This is handy for Sonic 1 and 2 because those games originally lacked a save feature. As cool as all that stuff is, that's not the most interesting part of Sonic Jam. The coolest thing about Sonic Jam is Sonic World. This is a little 3D hub world that acts as a Sonic history museum of sorts. Worthy of note is that Sonic World is one of the first times Sonic was playable in a fully 3D environment. In fact, Sonic World was later used as a prototype for Sonic's first real 3D game, Sonic Adventure. Anyway, there are no enemies or obstacles in Sonic World. There is a platform that doles out mission objectives to collect rings and stuff, but that's hardly the main point of Sonic World. The main point of Sonic World is to have fun looking through Sonic's history. At least the history that was available up to that point. So how do you go about doing that? Well, Sonic World has several buildings in it that the player can enter as Sonic. Each of these buildings lead to menus filled with Sonic-related media. One of these is the Character House, which contains artwork for various characters of the Sonic series. It's divided into two sections, one for the good guys and another for the bad guys. The Good Guys section covers Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and a few of their animal friends, whereas the Bad Guys section covers Dr. Robotnik and his robotic creations from the Genesis Sonic titles. Similar to the Character House, there's an art gallery with even more Sonic-themed artwork. As a kid, I spent hours looking through all this cool and sometimes amusing artwork. Much of the artwork shows Sonic doing normal everyday things like waiting at a bus stop, shopping for groceries, and chilling at the beach. Some of the artwork depicts Sonic doing zanier activities like delivering presents while dressed as Santa Claus. Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Sonic's other animal friends are present in the artwork as well. Even Dr. Robotnik makes a few appearances. Most of the pictures with Sonic and Tails show them being the pals we know them to be, but there are a few weird ones. Like one has Sonic chilling at home on the night of Christmas while Tails peers in from a nearby window. Poor guy. Artwork isn't all that Sonic World's got, though. Other kinds of media are also available, such as music found at a music shop. Here you can listen to music and sound effects from Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. Sonic Jam also has some unique tunes of its own, which are here as well. Despite its name, everything in the music shop is free. Another corner of the map has a movie theater where you can watch Sonic-related videos. For whatever reason, these videos include the opening and ending animated sequences of Sonic CD. I had already played Sonic CD by this point, so I was quite familiar with the footage. A big chunk of the videos are Japanese commercials for various Sonic games. The commercials are for Sonic 1, 2, 3, Spinball, CD, Sonic Chaos, Triple Trouble, and Sonic Drift. I was pretty enthralled by all this Japanese stuff. As a kid that grew up in the US, Japanese media was very foreign to me. Plus, I found the Japanese commercials to be straight up better than the US ones I grew up with. The Japanese trailers for the Sonic OVA are also available in this theater. At the time, I thought that I'd never get the chance to watch the Sonic OVA since I figured it was Japan exclusive. Luckily, the OVA did eventually make it to America in dubbed form as Sonic the Hedgehog the Movie. I was pleasantly surprised when I randomly stumbled onto it at a store one day. One of the videos is an unpublished CG animation of Sonic running through a 3D environment. It ends with a funny Wile E. Coyote bit wherein Dr. Robotnik accidentally squishes himself. There's even a silly short cartoon of Dr. Robotnik framing Sonic for crimes against humanity. Things end poorly for Sonic as the screen fades to black with a "to be continued" popping up. As far as I know, this short was never continued. Lastly, but not leastly, there's the Hall of Fame. This building shows release dates and box art for nearly all Sonic games released up to this point. It's here where I first learned of the Sega Sonic the Hedgehog arcade game. There's also a timeline listing various Sonic trivia and miscellaneous factoids. The first part describes how Sonic was first announced in Japan during a concert tour by a pop group known as Dreams Come True. Apparently, huge Sonics were painted on the sides of their tour trailers. After that, it mentions that Sega became an official Formula One team sponsor in 1993. Sonic's face was on the drivers' helmets and his red sneaker was painted on the sides of the cars. Also in 1993, a new gene discovered in a European research facility was named the Sonic gene due to the spikes in its structure. Then it mentions that from 1993 to 1997, Sega officially sponsored JEF United, a Japanese soccer team. Sonic was featured on this team's uniform. It goes on to say that in the summer of 1993, Sega and Cherry Coke did a cross-promotional event. According to this, 25 trailers loaded with Cherry Coke and Sonic games drove across the US to do whatever it was they were doing. Later, the museum mentions the infamous giant Sonic balloon that flew at Macy's Thanksgiving parade. Plenty more obscure factoids are mentioned, but I don't want to be here all day, so let's move on. Besides the museums, Sonic World has these slightly hidden monitors that display cheats for the classic Sonic games. It's thanks to those cheats that I first learned of Super Sonic and Sonic 2. I sure spent a lot of time exploring Sonic World as a kid. As a big Sonic fan, I found its wealth of content quite fascinating. These days, there's no reason to play Sonic Jam for the ports, as there are better options now. However, if you're a Sonic lore connoisseur, then Sonic World is worth checking out. So check it out. Thanks for watching my video.